Hello, welcome to part 2 of my series on procrastination, and this time I'd like to talk a little bit more about what might be getting in the way, what might be stopping you, preventing you from moving forward in the way that you'd like to. Last time we talked about the self-talk that can really get in the way of you moving forward with things. This time let's look at some other things that might be keeping you stuck and stopping you from moving forward. So the first thing to consider is this something that you want to move forward with? Is this something that you really want? Or is it actually an ought or a should or a must? In other words, is there perhaps somebody else expecting this of you as opposed to it being something deep down that you really want to achieve? Because it could be that whilst you really are trying to press the accelerator pedal on this, you're pressing the brake pedal at the same time, and that's not a very good way of driving a car. So have a think about that and work out if it's something you really want to do or whether somebody else or something else is encouraging you to do it when it's actually just not right for you. The second thing that might be getting in the way is having unrealistic steps. Maybe the steps that you're trying to take are just too big. So for instance, if you were to decide perhaps that you wanted to lose a stone in weight between now and Christmas, that might be achievable for some, but actually it might be completely unrealistic. And maybe finding smaller ways, smaller steps that you could take that are more realistic would help you. Perhaps deciding that you're going to do 30 minutes walking a day for the next month or until Christmas and see the difference that makes. The other thing that could be getting in the way is that your steps are unrealistic because they're outside of your own power. So for instance, if you're hoping or aiming to find the perfect job this week or this month, that perhaps isn't within your gift to do. It would be great, but it might not be something that you have real power over. However, you probably do have power over spending 30 minutes a day, just looking for jobs, 30 minutes a day, contacting people, or maybe contacting a certain number of people a week. Something that is within your power that you can actually do and it feels achievable. Then you bring it all down to size and then it becomes more realistic. And I wonder whether you have all the resources and the information and the support that you need in order to achieve this thing that you're hoping to achieve. Do you know, for instance, where to look? Perhaps you're trying to find a different job or finding a new activity to join. Do you know where to look? Have you thought about where you could go to find this? Because if it's just a blank canvas, that can be really daunting. Are you also looking after yourself? Sometimes us feeling stuck in something and not feeling to move forward is we simply don't have the energy or space. Are you creating enough energy and space for yourself? Are you taking enough me time? Are you knowing when to stop, when to down tools, when to take a rest, when to just take an evening off or a few minutes off so that you're recharging your batteries and you're ready then to reach out and start moving forwards? And finally, do you have the support around you that you need and want to move forward with this? Is there somebody who you can turn to encourage you, to cheerlead you, to help bounce ideas with, maybe to find some help with some advice or pointing in a certain direction or even contacting people for you? Is there somebody who can do this? It might be a friend, a member of the family, a good colleague. And if you do want more help with this in order to move forward, and many of us do, it's not an admittance of failure, it's simply an admittance of success that you can move forward with this, then maybe get in touch, because working with a good coach can really make the difference between you feeling stuck and moving forward. I wish you all the best and look forward to talking to you again.